guys, and welcome to Redemption. Redemption is finally upon us, and I'm here as always with my broadcast colleague, Roger Cross, in the booth. Are you ready, Cross, for Redemption?
I am, Roz. I'm pumped and ready for TBW Redemption. Tonight, we've got a packed card, and you've got all kinds of matches planned out for tonight. That's going to be a spectacular.
Indeed, a spectacular redemption card. Who's going to have the redemption? First off, we have Robbie Andrews issued an open challenge for the Tri-Star Championship belt. Who will feel lucky tonight against the High Rollers?
He's going to lose all his earnings tonight. You know it, Ross. He's a buffoon when it comes to gambling.
Well, he's had quite success with obviously capturing that Tri-Star, but also, folks, the anticipated matchup right here, a quote-unquote tag team matchup, J Kolsch and the G of Atomic Titan versus Ledger Shade, and whoever Ledger Shade's partner will be, with KJ Holloway as their special guest ref. It's a screw job, I tell you.
I don't care who his partner's going to be. It's going to be Atomic Titan walking out a winner. But look what the main event's going to be, Ross.
And the main event, folks, of the broadcast, the World Title Line, J Wylde challenges for Gage Flair's World Title with Johnny J at ringside. Who will be the world's champion tonight in this matchup?
But listen, Ross, we're down at ringside, and here comes the one and only, the greatest general manager of all time. And let me tell you something, Ross. Pay this man respect. I have to remind you each and every time we're at this booth that you have to pay this man respect.
Respect for what? Have you not seen the audacity, the treason? And here comes the goof troop. Here comes.
What's what you're saying?
Here comes Charlie Cheat, KJ Holloway, Titan, Kolsch, and poor Jacob Young in the background.
Okay, that's all you do. All you do is name call. I'm not going to deal with this tonight because this highly anticipated event, Redemption, is finally happening right now. And I'm not going to have you ruin it, Ross.
Well, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a tag match, but if Ledger Shade can't find anybody, it's going to be a handicap match. This is ridiculous.
And you know how much I would love to see a handicap match?
If he can't find nobody, it'll be that. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what the book is going to be. Well, if Ledger can't find nobody, it will be a damn stinking tag match.
Ledger Shade is the one who put himself in this predicament, Ross.
But anyway, folks, here is I don't know what to call it. The Titans Industries is what I'm being told. Titans Industries. Let's hear what the leaders
Shut up, you humanoid. Shut up.
Listen. Shut up.
You suck.
Shut up, you humanoid.
Shut up, you wannabe.
Rabble. I love it.
Welcome to TBW Redemption. We have a stacked card tonight.
You suck.
Shut up and give me the respect I deserve right now.
I don't think Team NWO should be talking.
Now, we have a stacked card. We have a huge main event. And of course, the tag match.
Piss off.
Shut the hell up!
Don't listen to him.
Now, the tag match. It's going to be a 2-on-1 because obviously Ledger Shade has no friends and he has nobody to be his tag partner. And last week, we made a business deal.
Under the table.
We did. More like I made the deal on your behalf.
Oh.
And don't forget about that either. Remember what we agreed on.
Hey, he ain't gonna forget nothing, all right?
I'm sure.
And of course, the special guest referee for tonight's matchup is none other than this guy right here, KJ Holloway. And he's gonna make it fair and square.
So fair, so square.
Washed up.
Yeah, like Ledger.
Washed up.
All right, listen up. This is Redemption. And it has been a arduous road, fraught with peril, but it's all right, because I have molded you, and you know what we're after tonight. You know what we're looking for? We're looking for that win. And I need you to stay focused. Because the deal I struck is going to set us up.
How do I know that he's going to stick to that deal?
He'll stick to it. He'll stick to it.
Hey, who the hell are you to question anything, all right?
Look, let's get along here. We have a task at hand, and that is Ledger Shade. Tonight, we are going to humiliate him. So, Ledger Shade, you better be prepared. Because at the end of the night, we're going to be the ones standing tall. And you're going to be the one on the mat crying.
That's right. Because you have nobody in your corner. Nobody in the yard wants to team up with you. So you know what? You might as well just come into the ring and lay down.
Just accept your defeat.
Because it could go one of two ways. Either that way or the second way, which is Kolsch is going to drive your face into the mat and get that 3.
So, Ledger Shade, welcome to our redemption and say goodbye forever. Let's get out of here.
Well, you heard it, Rawls. Tonight, they are going to defeat Ledger Shade in the tag match. And do you think that man right there, KJ Holloway, is going to call it straight down the middle? Well, I hope not.
Really, you think that buffoon? Look at who he's aligned with. You think it's going to be a fair match for Ledger Shade and Ledger Shade's tag partner or Ledger Shade solo?
Oh, fair.
You think it's going to be fair with these band of idiots running amok?
Absolutely.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. This company has gone to hell. It's been gone to hell ever since. I think we're going to come back from it. This is, what's going to happen else tonight? This sickens me.
Ledger Shade. Tonight at Redemption, I heard that you, sir, need a partner. I don't see anyone in the backyard community coming to help someone like you out. What a stooge you are. You see, you screwed all of us over. Then the anarchy era ends and you think that we're going to help you? I can't get over it.
Does it look like I'm asking for help, Robbie Andrews? And after all, if I did need help, you are the last slug around here that I'd ask help from. And after all, the audacity of you coming up to me, taunting a tiger, when you wouldn't have that without me.
You see, no, I done this by myself. But if you want to talk about help, let's talk about the anarchy era. Let's talk about all the help that you had to retain that championship. I do this on my own. And that's like tonight. I'm going to have an open challenge. Tonight, it's me versus whoever wants to step up and take on the high roller.
And it's gonna be me, Oos.
This joke? You guys
Joke, right?
Yeah.
The last time we faced, then I almost whooped your ass. Correct?
Yeah. You guys heard that, right? You
Irrelevant
said
for 1 second.
almost. And here again, if you want it tonight, I promise you can have it. I'll even put the belt on the line because you're not beating the odds. You're not doing it. You've already lost once. You're going to lose again.
I mean, you want to be a T-move gambler. It's all good, Oos. But see, one thing I want you to know, that belt's coming home with me. Because it's just me.
Before you even think about the Tri-Star title, let me remind you something, Pineapple Head. You're special guest ref tonight, which means all your focus and intent should be on reffing a fair match tonight if you knew what was good for you. So, with that being said, tonight's redemption, and I've had a little bit of it, but not enough. So after tonight, I will have full-on redemption against you, Atomic Titan, you damn bug. And it's going to be one or two things. And it's the blackout, or why don't you finish it for him since you know me so well?
That punk-ass last laugh. It don't work against nobody. I'm not worried about him, but tonight it's gonna be you and me, Oos, in the center of that ring, and it's gonna be locked down. And that belt coming home with me where it rightfully belongs. Cause guess what? That bitch ass attack that you pulled on me when I first got here, it didn't faze me. All it did was make me a stronger person, and you gonna find that out tonight, Oos.
See, that's the thing is you left forever ago, and tonight is redemption. Like Ledger Shea brought up, this is your shot at redemption, and I'm giving you a shot at the Tri-Star belt. But I don't think you're gonna do it. It's not gonna happen.
Just like Manny Cobra, you got that receipt coming, Oos.
And next, Raws, is this match that was just made by Robbie Andrews, an open challenge for the Tri-Star Championship belt. KJ Holloway versus Robbie Andrews. Who's going to take home the Tri-Star belt? Will Robbie Andrews retain, or will KJ Holloway be crowned as the new Tri-Star champion?
Well, I think KJ Holloway, his main focus, what Ledger Shea and Andrews kind of said backstage moments ago, his main focus should be wearing the zebra, the stripes for that tag match. But I guess in KJ's mindset, he wants to bring some gold to the industry corporation of Titans Industries.
Will the odds be in KJ Holloway's favor here tonight at Redemption?
Well, judging who the general manager is, you really think are they going to be in his favor? Of course they're going to be in his favor. He's in the back pocket of one of the most slimiest, crookedest pieces of filth I've ever seen in all my days of broadcasting backyard wrestling.
Oh, come on, Ross. That's what you tell yourself every morning when you look in the mirror. But the fact is, KJ Holloway, if he was to win the Tri-Star belt, he will be going in that tag match as a new champion. And that's what I like to see.
Well, that's your opinion. But here's the main thing, as we said, can KJ Holloway bring the Tri-Star belt to Titan his group, or will the High Roller be on another winning roll?
Well, will Robbie Andrews hit the jackpot and retain his Tri-Star Championship belt? That's the question, and that's what we're fixing to see once Robbie Andrews gets inside that ring. Robbie Andrews seemed very confident backstage, but he needs to remember he is not the best gambler around. He always does a bad bet, and tonight could be a bad bet on his end.
Well, I mean, ever since he won that prestigious Tri-Star belt on 180 of Rampage, he's had a bad bet yet, has he? I mean, we've seen him at Anniversary taking on Dalton Skull, and Dalton Skull's last match, he got a victory there. But as we both said a moment ago, with who KJ's aligned himself with, will Robbie Andrews' winnings be snuffed out?
KJ Holloway may have beginner's luck here tonight at Redemption. Beginner's luck. Can you imagine?
And plus, when this matchup kicks off, I want to wish all the fans out there happy Thanksgiving.
He is the TBW Tri-Star.
Happy Thanksgiving to all you fans out there. And speaking of Thanksgiving,
from the Ham himself.
Oh, Hardy, yeah. And I hope that Robbie Andrews puts a Thanksgiving beat down, don't hold the dressing on KJ Holloway.
Well, who's controlling the books? Who's controlling the books during this match?
You should know your favorite. Who do you think? The guy that runs this stinking place.
Well, the match is underway. The ref sounds the bell. And let's not forget, Rawls, that Robbie Andrews has been around TBW for a very, very long time. But that doesn't mean that he's going to walk out as a winner.
Well, I'm glad you done history book. You said it right there. But he could walk out as a winner. You said Andrews has been around since episode 2, season 1. The beginnings of Tennessee Backyard. And they're Andrews sidesweeping the last living miracle, whatever he called himself.
Which individual will the odds be in their favor? Will it be Robbie Andrews or will it be KJ Holloway? That's the question.
Well, here's my answer. KJ is going to be, look at this, speaking of this,
rolling the dice early on in this matchup.
And I think Andrew's got a jackpot with that one. Come on!
And let's just say KJ Holloway has no dice.
Not no more after that. He's going to have me, after this either. Look out below.
Across the board. laying down all his cards. He's got to get a pinfall here. Come on now. 1, 2.
No.
Only a 2. Only a 2. Robbie Andrews definitely needs a hit. 3 cherries.
But going back to your question, Cross, about who is going to win this, I mean, you got to look at this from this perspective. Robbie Andrews has been a fighter ever since he's got that Tri-Star belt. Keep in mind who KJ has aligned himself with. You kind of know it could be going one side and maybe in your favor.
Well, just like in the world of gambling, it's the luck of the draw. The luck of the draw.
Yeah.
And tonight, Robbie Andrews pulls KJ Holloway out of that draw, and it would not be definitely the luck of the draw if Robbie Andrews was a loose here.
Well, I mean, I got to give KJ a little bit of credit. I mean, he stepped up. He stepped up wanting to challenge, and Andrews look out. Oh, an elbow drop, and Andrews being the fighting champion said, I'll take on.
1, 2.
No.
Only a 2. Let's not forget, Robbie Andrews won the Tri-Star Championship belt on Rampage 180. Rampage 180 against Nature Boy Gage Flair. He's had the belt that long, and tonight he'll have it even longer if he can beat KJ Holloway.
That's indeed correct. If he can get past KJ Holloway in the Goon Squad, that's
what you're saying.
I just said what I said. I repeat it. They're a Goon Squad, I tell you.
And if you was an active wrestler, Ross, you'd be leader of the Goons.
The leader of the Goons is who? What the heck was that? Andrews just hit him with the belt.
He was card counting.
What the hell was this about?
I can't believe it. All bets are off.
KJ Holloway is the winner of the match by disqualification, but Andrews is still the champion.
Hey, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them and know when to walk away, and that's what Robbie Andrews has learned from his buddy old Kenny Rogers.
Well, here's a replay. You got the bam right in the face. I mean, gamblers are known to be crooks, and KJ Holloway just got a crooked deal.
Next time.
Is that why I catch you at the mint all the time? You're a crook?
Come with a little
I'm not
more
at
than
the
a pair
mint.
of twos when you're
Might be
facing the
you
full house.
at the mint. Or with him, I don't know. I don't deal with y'all dealings. Let's listen in.
Gage Flair was right. You got to cheat to win. So I'll tell you what. The next big event, season finale, you and me, ladder match for that title.
We'll see if the odds are in your favor. How about that?
And if you're going to play the game, boy, you got to learn to play it right, as Robbie Andrews says.
We don't
How does KJ think he can't book a ladder match?
Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving.
And here comes our football commercial. Will you please shut up your singing? God almighty. And as always, if you want your favorite TBW Superstar merchandise, head over to redbubbleshop.com today for all your TBW merchandise.
Whoa.
Where's my match?
Look.
Where's my opportunity? Time's up.
Look, I'll give it to you, okay? Aaron Clark, the IC champion, he doesn't have a match tonight. So you know what? You have the match for the IC title, okay? All right? but don't screw it up. This is your only opportunity.
Don't worry, I won't.
Such disrespect to the general manager. Ugh, I can't believe it. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the TBW Intercontinental Championship matchup that was just made backstage. Will Manny Cobra take home the belt, or will Aaron Clark retain here? We just seen Aaron Clark retain his belt on the previous episode of Rampage, but can he successfully keep his belt here tonight at Rampage against the venomous Manny Cobra?
That's right. Looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we have an impromptu IC Championship match that was just booked up by the GM Atomic Titan. And it's Manny Cobra takes on Aaron Clark. It's the Puerto Rican Nightmare against the Spider. It's an animal versus animal kingdom like you expect here across. And here comes Manny Cobra, a man who has been a hell of a slump. And Titan said moments ago, before this match was announced, booked up, he said it will be Cobra's last chance. So you gotta, if you're Manny Cobra, you gotta keep your eye on the ball.
Well, the general manager is speaking facts. Facts, Ross. It's Manny Cobra's last opportunity, so he better not blow it here at Redemption.
Well, I mean, I hate to agree with an insect, but for once in my life, I'll have to agree, keep your corner out, I might have to agree with that insect, because Cobra has had chance after chance after chance, and every match he's actually came back here, the Tennessee Backyard Wrestling, he's been in the slump.
Well, here comes Aaron Clark. Aaron Clark is a rising star on the TBW horizon. Aaron Clark, as you may know, won the TBW Championship match at Anniversary, and he hasn't really defended it until the last episode of Rampage against KJ Holloway, which was a successful defend, but tonight he's got someone who is more venomous than KJ Holloway, and that is the Cobra, Manny Cobra.
That is right, Cross. Manny Cobra is a man who's got nothing to lose, everything to gain here tonight in this championship match. Manny Cobra, no stranger to championship gold. At one point in time, a former hardcore champion. But Aaron Clark is a new top rising star here in the land of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. Let's see if the Spider can web up the snake.
Well, Aaron Clark is going to have to avoid those fangs of Manny Cobra. As you know, a Cobra has venomous-like fangs. And that's one thing Aaron Clark's going to have to do, because you don't want to stir up or make a snake mad. And Manny Cobra has been pissed off the last few weeks. We've seen him on Rampage.
Indeed, that's my question. Will Manny Cobra constrict the Spider, or will the Spider put an end to the venom? We're going to find out here in this impromptu IC Championship match booked up by Atomic Titan.
That's right. Atomic Titan gave Manny Cobra an ultimatum saying, this is your last opportunity. I'm tired of giving you chances.
Well, we're going to see, and here we go. They're going to circle here. Let's see what Cobra can do against a Spider known in the form of Aaron Clark.
Well, Aaron Clark's got the snake up against the turnbuckle, and you don't want to pin a snake. You don't want to corner a snake, because a snake is going to lunge at you. It's going to come back at you. It's going to do whatever it can, because it feels like it's getting attacked, and that's what's going on right now with Manny Cobra in his mind.
Indeed, this ain't the Garden of Eden, but it's dang sure close enough. It's battle of animalistic like kingdom, a Spider against a Cobra, but we know the Cobra is the deadliest snake in the game, Cross.
And Manny Cobra taking no time. He's doing whatever he can, Ross, whatever he can to put down the TBW Intercontinental Champion, Aaron Clark. And there goes a unsuccessful pin by Manny Cobra. He's looking for a 3, but unfortunately it was not a 3. And as you've seen there in that replay, a venomous DDT by Manny Cobra.
Venomous DDT indeed. Clark's head spiking the canvas, and here we see Manny now put these venomous like fists, and here's a reversal, and now Clark now chopping away, punching away at the snake, And look at this. Oh, what a big knee strike right there in the corner. Go Clark Gage right there. And a double underhook DDT.
1, 2.
And no.
Only a 2. Only a 2. It's going to take more than that, Ross, to keep down the venomous Manny Cobra. And Manny Cobra's been very frustrated ever since his last match he had on Rampage, losing against Nature Boy Gage Flair. And tonight he has to redeem himself, as you heard from the general manager, the one that you love and respect so much.
Oh, you are full of horse manure. And there's a baseball slide. I can't tell if Clark got it, but yeah, I think he might have done. But now Clark springboard. Oh, a springboard lock splash.
Oh,
dragging him in.
1, 2.
No.
Good ring psychology by the TBW Intercontinental Champion Aaron Clark, pulling Manny Cobra towards the middle of the ring to get him away from the ropes.
Good ring psychology indeed. I gotta give Aaron Clark, even though he's a rookie, I gotta give the guy credit.
That's right, Ross. Give credit where it's due. Just like you should be giving credit to the general manager for making this matchup.
That'll be the day. That will be the day I give that insect credit. But here, there's a baseball slide. Now it goes. Manny Cobra the outside.
Yeah, you're right. That'll be the day you get on the treadmill.
Funny, we got the jokes. Go back to your comedy routine. Oh, throat first across the top.
Watch the neck, man.
Ooh, very effective. Aaron Clark laying there lifelessly. Look at Manny Cobra, watch out!
Oh, the drive-by, the boot, a big boot right to the side of the face of Aaron Clark.
Boot to the face, almost knocking him out cold.
He might his body is limp. He might be out cold.
It looks like he's already hit him with a venom. Hit him with a venom because
referee, step in, do something.
He's laying there lifeless. He must have already been struck by the venomous fangs of Manny Cobra.
Well, referee had to step in. I hope Clark is all right. He's trying to get back to his feet. Oh, wait! Out of nowhere! Look at this! Twist of fate! Out of nowhere! That stopped the snake in his tracks.
There's his very, very effective finisher. Gonna be over. 1, 2.
Oh, how close!
Only a 2. Only a 2. Oh my goodness! Who is going to win this matchup, ladies and gentlemen?
He didn't get the cigar yet. Clark did not get the 3. We thought that was out of nowhere. Beautiful twist of fate out of nowhere, stopping Manny Cobra in his tracks.
Can Manny Cobra get his redemption? That's the question. Can he get his redemption? He's got to. He's got to.
And look at this now. Manny Cobra and Clark, both men up on their feet, and they're gonna duke it out right here.
Doing a little 1, 2, 1, 2, little 1, 2.
And they're Cobra and the kick of the midsection and a reversal. An TK, the cutter. A cutter for you.
The snake. Look at the snake.
Speaking of venom, the punt kick. He's gonna go for the punt. The punt.
Oh my God! I can't watch.
Look out! A spear.
What a spear delivered by Manny Cobra.
What a spear.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the newly crowned TBW Intercontinental Champion is going to be Manny Cobra.
Cobra wins. The MTK put down Clark and the exclamation point. Right there, I thought it was going to be a punt, but he caps it off, bam, with a beautiful spear. 1, 2, and a 3, and we have a new Intercontinental Champion, and he is Manny Cobra.
What I tell you, Ross, whenever you put a snake in the corner, they're going to do whatever they can to get out of that corner, and that's how Manny Cobra has felt for the past few months, like a snake trapped, and that snake finally is out of his cage.
And I can
beat him with a fan.
Well, I guarantee you're gonna blame your GM for that. Huh? You're gonna blame Titan for that.
Titan did something good here, so you need to give him credit.
The only person I'm gonna give credit to is that man right there. He finally is out of the slump. Manny Cobra is the new TBW Intercontinental Champion of the world, and I can take nothing away from Clark. He had a short run, but it was great. But now we are finally in the Intercontinental Championship era of a venomous snake.
Now you need to give one more person credit for this match. Atomic Titan. Say it. Say it.
I done told your ass, I'm not going to give that insect nothing. There's a class act, sign of respect, raising the hand of Aaron Clark
Oh, come on, give him a cutter.
That's what, of course you'd want to see that. What's the matter with you? Ain't you got any class?
Class? I am Class A.
In what? In what universe? Oh, well, let me guess. You're yeah. You've been hanging out. You've been surfing the Kool-Aid.
I hang out with the higher ups. You hang out in the slumps.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Manny Cobra, the new IC champion. And coming up next, folks, it's the tag team matchup. KJ Holloway, special guest referee. Kolsch and Time takes on Ledger and a mystery partner, or will it be a handicap match? But let's see how this matchup all came to be. Take a look.
Your Anarchy King stands out here now in front of all of his people with no more gold, no crown, theoretically. My title reign in the Anarchy era has come to a close. I've basically done everything there is to do in the backyard circuit. I held the world title for almost 1,000 days. I've been in God mode for 20 championship matches against over 18 opponents. I defended the title and I was not pinned or submitted for over 1,400 days. That will never be done ever again. I've won Raging Grumbles, I've won state classics, I've went on to main event, several season finale and anniversary events, our biggest shows. I guess what I'm trying to say, I defeated the Anarchy era. Greatest run of all time ended because of me. Congratulations. rightful owner.
If I'm the one with all the leverage in this conversation, you costed me a lot, and I want my redemption. You want the trophy. I simply want to beat your ass.
I can't give you a one-on-one match. If you return my trophy, I will give you a tag match.
If that's the only way justice can be served.
So like earlier, right?
Is he going to accept it? Yes, or we going to Clay is going to get the trophy, and Clay the sitting duck. The last laugh, Ledger is sending a message.
Ledger Shade agreed to a tag match, but unfortunately you hurt Andrew Clay. But instead of a tag partner, I have something better. Here is the special guest referee for Redemption.
The last living miracle. KJ Holloway. I will forever help you take down the Anarchy Kingdom once and for all.
Let's make this official. One-on-one, me and you. There will be no tag match. No longer have a tag partner.
I promise you, I have one, and his representative is here tonight.
Charlie,
Even will be your tag partner. You have no friends. There's nobody. Nobody at all.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we are once again down at ringside. The tag match, the highly anticipated tag match, which should be a handicap tag match.
well, the time has come, folks. The one I believe everybody's been waiting for. The time has come to see who has Ledger Shade found to be his tag team partner, if he has anybody. But here it comes. The special guest referee, founding member of Titans Industries, KJ Holloway. This match is going to be one-sided out the door, I'm telling you.
One-sided? And Ross, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong? Look who the damn referee is. Look who's going to be at ringside. Look who's involved. This is going to be the back is against the wall for Ledger Shade or his tag team partner, but Ledger Shade always fights against the odds.
As I told you before, Ross, Ledger Shade put himself in this predicament.
Oh, shut up, you humanoids!
6'7", onion head.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall. It's basically a 2-on-1 because Ledger ain't got nobody. So, introducing first.
And here comes Charlie G and the It Factor, J Kolsch.
And here comes the tag team partners of your general manager in this tag team match. Here he is, Charlie Cheapo, leading the charge for the Shit Factor, J Kolsch.
What you're calling shit, Ross? That's all that ever comes out of your mouth is shit.
Oh, really? I can say the same thing about you. I'm sure you're gonna be. It's your big day, your big moment. You've been waiting for this match all week, haven't you?
You better believe it. I've been on podcasts. I've been on social media talking about it because, like I said, Ledger Shade has put himself in this predicament, and tonight you're going to see the downfall of Ledger Shade.
Well. You've got your opinions, I've got mine, but right now, J. Cole's in the ring, and now only man left from that side of the fence is, oh God.
Pay him some respect. Do your duty, and say it correctly, Rawls.
Oh, do I have to?
Introducing my boy, the 2025 Macon Iron Cup winner, the best atomic freaking fight!
And just like that, Ross, you need to give this man an introduction, just like KJ Holloway just gave him. Come on, spit it out.
And here comes the second participant on the side of this tag match. I'm about to say
Come on, say it.
The 2025 Macon Iron Cup winner, the general manager, Atomic Titan. There, you happy?
That's the best thing you've said all night. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest, the be-all, end-all, general manager of all time, Atomic Titan, walking down with so much confidence radiating off of him. Oh, he looks like a model.
Oh, please! And he brought the turtleneck back. Oh, God. How long's that been in his closet? Sheesh. But nonetheless, oh, good God, I can't believe this. These band of idiots have turned TBW upside down, and I hope, I'm telling you, I hope Ledger Shane beats the ever-loving piss out of this insect. He's had this coming ever since Anniversary 8 when he screwed, damn near legitimately screwed, Ledger Shane out of the World Title Championship belt. And you shut the hell up. He screwed the man ever since, but tonight, Ledger Shane gets redemption. He gets redemption, damn it.
Here's you some Kleenex.
All right. Since we know he ain't got nobody on his team, no way. Let's go ahead and bring some of the bitch out here. Introducing
What a loser.
What a loser. The former world champion, baby. Ledger Shane. Get him out here.
And here comes the man who's been wanting to get his hands on time ever since this season kicked off at Vendetta. But now we're going to find out who it will Ledger Shane's partner be.
All right, listen up, Goon Squad.
Hey, this is live TV today, Junior.
Because you goons have been out of line for far too long. You guys said I have no friends.
Who's your partner? Who's your
You ain't got nobody. And no partner. Well, I do have a special confidant.
No way! Hey! You come out here, I promise you, you will die! Do not!
Come on, Paymaker!
Did he just say what I think he just said a moment ago? He said special confidant. There's only one man that was a special confidant.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh my God! You might as well say he's going to be in a handicap match with that type of partner.
What do you mean? It is! It is! Judas is hit over the... There he is! Judas is hit over the PA system. It's the Paymaker!
Oh my goodness! I can't believe what I'm seeing with my own eyes. Ledger Shane, you're bound to lose this match.
Bound to lose! Oh, for God's sake! At Summer Bash 2023 against Ronnie Brady was the last time we saw these two men ever be a unit.
It should have been the last.
Will you get off your whatever the hell you're on? 2 years! It's been 2 long years! The Anarchy era lives! The Anarchy era is back! And like I said, redemption, baby! It's gonna be redemption! The place is going bananas!
Yeah, 2 years too short.
2 years too short, my ass! And not only could this be Ledger Shane's redemption, but it could be Josh Wylde's redemption! Because the last time we ever saw Alan in the ring was when he faced Kelly on Rampage and he got beat down like a human piece of meat. But before that is when he lost the GM position to that no-good little scumbag. I tell you, redemption's in the air across.
What did Ledger Shane have to do? Go to the museum and dust him off to get him out?
Oh, Hardy,
Or did he go to the retirement home and find him?
Oh, Hardy, har. Well, the joke, but I tell you
Hey,
what.
you got jokes, I got jokes.
I tell you who ain't laughing. It's your favorite band of idiots. There's always somebody with all smiles and giggling early day in the show, but they're damn giggling. They ain't laughing now, are they?
Yeah, they're laughing at the partner he picked.
I don't see him laughing. You see one of the idiots over there laughing?
They know it's a shoe-in now.
Well, it might be a shoe-in. I know it'll be a shoe-in because that no-good pineapple idiot is the referee, but redemption will be somebody is going to get redemption. And I hope it's the reuniting duo of the Anarchy Kingdom because I don't care whether you like it or not. They deserve redemption. So not only, like I said, not only Ledger Shade your redemption for losing the world title, Alan gets redemption of losing his GM job. Glory, hallelujah, redemption.
You know who's going to get redemption? The nursing home, because they're going to get pissed off knowing that he got out.
Oh, what the hell? Won't you be professional? Have you ever been professional a day in your life? It looks like old Carrot Top got nothing to say now, does he? He's all pissed off. Titan's pissed off. Charlie Cheap, I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Well, Rawls, all I got to say is redemption will be fulfilled if, and that's if, Ledger Shade can pull off this win.
What do you mean, if? Oh,
that's a sign of respect.
You call that respect? You call it?
That's right, Ref. Fill him up and down. Fill him up and down. Make sure he doesn't have any kind of weapons, because I know how those two play this game.
And look at yes, but I've been waiting. Yeah, the bell is going to sound. Yeah, finally, Titan's.
Ring the bell.
Finally, Titan's going to get his ass whipped. He's going to get his ass whipped.
Rawls, if you don't calm down, you're going to have a stroke.
Ledger's going to get his hands on that pipsqueak right now, right here. I can't wait.
The tension,
do something.
The tension has built.
Titan, Ledger will start off. Come on, Ledge, get after him. This is what I've been waiting to see.
Let's go, Titan. Give him a
face
beatdown.
to face. They're face to face.
Come on, Titan. Give him a beatdown for his life.
Wait a minute. Oh, that will.
Thinking smart, Rawls.
That son of a bitch.
He's thinking smart, Rawls, and pay him
Smart
respect.
my ass.
Yes.
Smart my. He's a coward. He's a chicken shit. He's a pussy.
Okay, Rawls, you were going to name call him? Because every word you just said fits the other two in the other corner.
Well, if Titan was so great and so fabulous, how come Titan didn't stay in the ring too long?
Well, Titan has brains, Rawls. Titan knows.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, these fans ain't got all day.
Yes.
If he's got any brains, he would use them and fight like a man.
Titan is the smart one here. Titan picked a partner that he knows is able to beat Ledger Shade in the Painmaker.
Yeah. But keep in mind, Ledger Shade and the Painmaker have been a unit for a long, long time.
Too long.
Oh, too long, my ass. We're getting some respect. But anyway.
Oh, you're asking for respect now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give them the credit they deserve.
Yeah, I see where you're heading with this.
Oh, yeah, I see where you've been heading with this. But like I said, this is an unfair playing advantage. Even though the Painmaker is back, he's donned the paint yet again. But keep in mind, you got to keep an eye on that zebra, that weasel, that other snake.
And I'm going to do my job here instead of ass kiss. This is the first time Ledger Shade and Kolsch has ever met a one-on-one in the ring.
Wait a minute, back it up. You're going to be partial and be fair and not ass kiss.
It's like
Christmas has came early.
I lied.
I knew it. It wouldn't take too damn long. But here we go. Ledger Shade is working over the shit factor himself, J Kolsch, reaching the arm now. Look, J Kolsch is going to school. Anarchy school.
J Kolsch is a former Intercontinental Champion. He will find out exactly what needs to be done in this matchup due to being a former champion. Ledger Shade back on his feet, and J Kolsch also back on his feet once more. Oh, look at that. You see Painmaker flinch.
He's trying. Yeah. Kolsch trying to punk out Painmaker on the outside. Good luck with that, kid. But now it looks like Shade reaching the arm once more of the former IC champion J Kolsch.
And the only ones that's cheering for this beatdown is simpletons and humanoids.
Well, hey, people's got their opinions, and they're just like me. They're sick and tired of Titan running this place into the proverbial toilet bowl. And now,
well, that's your opinion, and your opinion is always wrong, Rawls.
You're on your campaign of things, but now, Titan there on the apron, Painmaker on the apron, Charlie Cheap on the outside, and of course the idiot referee on the inside. I've said it once, I'll say it again. This whole match is rigged. It's rigged.
And Ledger Shade sending off Kolsch. Kolsch coming back with jumping over with a leapfrog by Ledger Shade and a takedown by Ledger Shade, and J Kolsch hitting the ropes. And Ledger Shade not finished with him yet. Oh!
Clothesline, short arm clothesline. There goes Titan on the outside.
Come on, Titan. Help him up. Come on, Titan.
Oh, come on!
Yes.
That fat slob, Charlie Cheap. And I guarantee the ref didn't see that bullshit.
Charlie Cheap, known exactly what to do as a manager on the outside of the ring, holding down Ledger Shade's leg. And as you've seen that chop block delivered by Jay Kolsch.
Yeah. And I guarantee the referee was told not to look. This whole match is a one-sided damn affair. How the hell is this going to be fair for Ledger Shade the Painmaker? It's not
Fair?
Yeah, I said what I said. How is this going to be fair when you got it's a gang of idiots against two men? It pretty much is a handicap match. You got Charlie Cheap on the outside. You got a crooked ref on the inside. Two jackasses. How many minutes out there? Legit, do the math.
As I said before, Rawls, Ledger Shade put himself in this predicament. He asked for it.
Oh, he put it. There's a rope. Referee!
That's the kind of count I like, ref.
The shittiest ref I ever.
This referee's getting on my nerves. Where'd he get his referee card at? Probably ain't even got one.
Well,
Idiot.
Ref Holloway is going to call this matchup straight down the
Oh,
middle.
I'm sure he is.
And there goes Ledger
Look
Shade.
at Shade now. Oh, they both collide right there in the heat. Both put her down.
Both men down from that double clothesline. What an effective double clothesline by both men. And Ref Holloway counting, but favorably in Kolsch's corner.
Oh, what would you think? Anything else? And in Kolsch's corner. Of course, in Kolsch's corner. But Ledger Shade is fighting back on Jay Kolsch. Oh, both men are kind of spaghetti legged. But wait. Oh, what a punch there by the Shade. And another punch to Jay Kolsch.
Let me just say this, Ross. Ledger Shade was not thinking clearly whenever he brought Paymaker to the fight. You don't bring a friend that can hardly get out of the nursing home as it is.
Wait a minute, are you calling the Painmaker a has-been?
Get him out face.
Has-been?
Don't get him out face.
Never been.
Oh, yeah, wow. What a good one. And, yeah, Pineapple Head better watch it. Ledger Shade take his head off. Hope he does. Smile.
Wait, what's what you're saying? Before I take your head
How
off.
do you call this fair? How do you call this whole shenanigan fair?
Come on.
Fair?
Come on.
How do you call this whole match is one-sided? It's one-sided.
Yeah, I'll report you to HR for name calling.
We ain't got no human resource. Since when? But now Kolsch taking it right to the Shade, and the referee over counting sheep. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Oh, and down goes Ledger Shade. That is the effective uppercuts by Jay Kolsch. Look at this replay. Those uppercuts are very effective, Ross. They'll almost knock your head off if you're not careful.
Oh, yeah, regular stream being finally, now after his partner's all the damage. Now, chicken shit.
That is what you call being effective and smart.
Effective, my ass. Jay Kolsch has done all the damn work, and freaking Titan is picking up the scraps.
And that is why Atomic Titan is known as the best.
The best just got put on his back. Right where he belongs, on the damn ground.
Ross!
Get him, Ledger! You've been waiting for this every day. Stop his damn brains in if he's got any.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize if your audio just about busted your eardrums because of this buffoon.
You shut your ass up. I've been waiting for this ever since Titan screwed that man out of the world title, the undisputed title. Titan has got every damn stomp, every punch, every move coming his way.
Ledger Shade just cannot stand the fact that Atomic Titan is always 2 steps ahead,
He's
Ross.
been waiting for this all season, damn you.
2 steps ahead.
Oh, 2 steps ahead, my ass. Oh, Ledger Shade is pulling up the arm. Oh. He's gonna tag him in.
Please do. Please tag him in.
And he's
Please do. Because I would love to see a beatdown on Paymaker. Please.
And here it is. And now finally, Painmaker is going to reach the arm.
Yeah.
And look at this tag team.
It's gonna be a repeat of season finale.
Oh, you wish.
So you better get ready.
Both men are punching the way. Oh, double fist. And down goes your favorite GM on his ass.
But Ref Holloway is checking in on Atomic Titan, Ross.
Oh, of course he is. Of course, he stopped her on the foot.
Come on, Ref, come on. You just seen what Painmaker was doing. Don't worry about the matchup, please.
What? You can't do that.
Look at Holloway in the face of Painmaker. This is what I like to say. Come on, Titan, get some rest. You know, get your breath back.
Yeah, Painmaker's shoving KJ. There you go.
Hey, that should be a disqualification.
After what he's been doing. But look at these double teaming over there by Painmaker the Shane. Put some double knockers on the forehead of your GM.
That right there should be a fine.
A fine? Hell, he's in this match. And I can guarantee you this, Alan, the power of the pain, I can guarantee Alan's going to get his hands on that lid set since he lost his rightful GM position.
Yeah, they must have gave him some prune juice before he got out of the nursing home today. The energy he's got.
Oh, please. Won't you be professional? Oh, damn it.
That right there is why Painmaker is a never been. Is because he cannot keep his attention on his opponent.
Attention. Do you know how many people's out in this damn match? You got Charlie Cheap, Jay Kolsch, Titan, and a dumbass referee. It's four against two.
He probably thought it was the nurses coming back for him.
How funny.
Looking around.
It's 4 against 2.
You might as well say it's 4 against 1, because once Painmaker's down, he's always down.
And there's a boot. Oh yeah, down my ass. A boot. Charlie Cheap. And poor Jacob Young.
Oh, come on, Young. You're the one that wanted to be involved in this mess.
Involved? I feel bad for Jacob Young in a video of him.
You feel bad for him?
Yeah, he's stuck in a band of video. Oh, there's a big...
You should be glad for Jacob Young being in the greatest group ever and having the best time in his career.
In what way?
In
what way?
Finally, Jacob Young does something worth noting.
Jacob Young has been treated like shit ever since he was involved in this.
I know, Ledger Shade needs to get his hand off Atomic Titan. Come on, Ralph. Break it up.
Yeah, like those two idiots on the side like they haven't done no cheating.
Come on, Ralph. Watch the corner, Ralph. Watch the corner.
And now, finally, Ledger Shade gets his hands. Oh, yeah. Come on, give it to him. Yeah. Wait a minute. What in the world?
Oh, boy.
What in the... what a big knee. Shining Wizard, Anarchy in motion, and then finally, Ledger Shade is going to get his hands on that pipsqueak.
If you keep on going the way you're going, Atomic Titan's going to find your ass, Charles. But watch out!
Suicide bullet! A double suicide bullet on the shit factor, the shit GM himself.
What a replay! Ledger Shade, unfortunately, hitting them with that suicide bullet.
Have you ever been fair once in your life? And now, the moment Ledger Shade, and I can guarantee everybody in the two universe was waiting for, besides you, has wanted to get his hands on this pipsqueak. This is it!
No! Run!
He's backing off!
Titan, run!
He's running! Oh, come on! And I can guarantee that damn referee can see that bullshit!
It's legal, Rawls. It's legal in a tag.
Legal my ass! This is a normal tag team match! No damn weapons! But you got a crooked some bitch in the damn ring there!
Atomic Titan back on top of the high perch, going off with a crossbody onto Ledger Shade. 1, 2, come on, 3, come on!
Really? How can you condone the actions of Gage? He's on the payroll. Every one of these suckers that's in his corner.
Shades of Matthew Joseph. Come on, give me the 3 count. 1, 2. Oh, only 2.
If he's watching, he might puke. after seeing that despicable leg drop.
Ross, I'm about fed up with your attitude.
I'm about fed up with you.
Of course, you always stand up for the crookedness of what's going on behind the scenes. Right now, the Redemption should be Atomic Titan winning this matchup fair and square.
How in the name of God Almighty can he win this fair when the referee's in his pocket and everybody's working for is in his pocket? Look out! Oh, clothesline! A second clothesline! Get him! Come on, Titan! Sling blade!
Oh no!
Now your tune has changed. Now you're sweating a little bit. A sling blade. Oh, and he's asking Painmaker he's going to go to the top. He's going to the perch.
He's going once more to the Heinrich District and hopefully hits nothing.
Out splash! One. What the hell? What kind of count is that?
That's the kind of counting I like, Ross. That right there is professionally type of counting.
Professional my ass. That was the slowest display of counting I've ever seen in my life. Did this guy even graduate? Did he graduate from this class?
KJ Holloway counting it right down the middle, as you just seen, ladies and gentlemen, right down the middle. Look at this roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Look at that. A fast count.
Fast count? That was normal.
You need your eyes adjusted.
And now Atomic Titan's got Ledger Shade right where he wants him, Ross. There's a powerful clothesline by the greatest of all time general manager, the best to ever do it, and the best that will ever do it.
Oh, please. A tag. Now here comes J Kolsch. The partner, business associate number 2, I don't know.
And here comes a beautiful double suplex delivered by J Kolsch and Atomic Titan, putting Ledger Shade down on the mat. And as I will steal one of your words, where he belongs. That's what you said about Titan earlier. That's what you said about Titan earlier. Hardy, har.
Yeah. Enough of your high horse, whatever you've been. And now a tag, and again comes the general manager. Oh, wow, good God.
Yes. Come on.
No. A double super kick.
Straight to the face of Ledger Shade. Straight to the face. Come on, Red.
A double 2.
A Titan's got it in the bag.
Yeah. Well, of course he's got it in the bag. I've said it this whole match. This whole match is a conspiracy. You like to run the word conspiracies all the time. This is a conspiracy.
Atomic Titan has fought his way to this very moment. He got the world title off of Ledger Shade, and now he's going to end the career of Ledger Shade tonight.
Fought my ass. He has ran like a scalded dog. He is hid behind J Kolsch, and there's an ass.
Submit him. Come on, Kolsch.
Titan has hid behind Kolsch. He's hid behind Holloway as he came back here. He is hid behind his Goose Club. But now, tonight, he's going to pay the piper. I believe, like I said, those two. Wait, the last laugh! Last laugh applied! He's got nowhere to go. Free dental work.
Shade's got the last laugh. Don't tap. Look at Titan. That's exactly what you need to do, Titan. Look, Rev. Look. The ropes. Get off of him, Ledger Shade. Get off of him.
This whole match, I tell you what, folks, 2 years in the making. It all dates back. I believe Titan had this schemed up ever since he came back to the TSC4. Oh, there's a super kick.
J Kolsch proving why he is one of the greatest wrestlers in TBW, reversing that stomp into an it kick.
Yeah. I'll give Kolsch a little bit of credit. He is a good in-ring performer.
Oh, dude, hell just froze over.
He's a good in-ring performer, but his attitude. Hey! Last one! Rookie mistake!
He was going for the it factor.
And Charlie, referee, you must have called him. I'll cover my ground.
Yes.
This ain't even fair.
This is fair.
And Ledger Shade has to break the hold.
Ledger Shade, you can tell it's getting to him. It's getting to him. He's realizing that he's fighting an endless battle.
I'm the official
But
right here.
hey, the war ain't over yet, pal. It ain't over yet. Like I said, there's a rookie mistake. But hey, even though I hate the scumbag, Charlie Cheap paying dividends.
That's right. Give credit when credit's due.
Yeah. Credit when credit is due. I'll give it when it's deserved. But until then,
Oh boy.
Titan and his band of idiots has not been any deserving credit whatsoever. Titan has ran, but tonight he pays the piper tonight. He has got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide in this tag team match.
The only ones who are cheering for Ledger Shade and the Painmaker are simpletons, humanoids, and ass kissers such as yourself.
So like you not done any ass kissing since Titan has took this company over. How many times have you done ass kissing?
KJ Holloway checking on Kolsch. KJ, come on, tell Ledger to get off of him.
You think he's gonna listen? He know where his bread's
And
buttered.
the Falcon's arrow.
The Falcon arrow right there in the middle of the ring. Come on, Rev, count it.
That's the kind of counting I like to
What
see.
the hell? Are you serious?
That's the kind of counting I like to see, ladies and gentlemen. All you humanoids and simpletons that's cheering on Ledger Shade and Painmaker.
What in the? Did he trip? What the hell is that?
Look at this right here.
There's that vintage Ledger Shade suplex with the Falcon's arrow, and this impartial, ridiculous.
Whoa.
Yeah. I said what I. What the? Roll up.
1, 2, 3.
Roll up. Come on. What the? What in the world is this idiot doing?
That is exactly how KJ needs to count here on out.
He needs to borrow my glasses. What the? Why? Wait, last laugh again. Go ahead. He's trying to get. Wait up. Back body drop.
Back body drop, Ledger Shade trying to attempt to go for another last laugh. And look at the ref, KJ Holloway, who's going to get a big payoff tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he is. If his band of idiots can pull this off.
They will, not if.
Double tail. Here we go. Tighten it out again. Here we go. And look.
Give him a big down. Come on, Titan.
Shoulder tackle. Come on, shoulder tackle. Clothesline.
Come on, Titan. Give him a beat down for his life. Come on.
A second clothesline.
Send him back to the retirement home.
Titan, look at this now. Titan goes to play block. Oh, a vice grip. Pain grip. Squish him like a grape.
Yeah, he thinks it's one of his nurses. He's so delusional. He's got dementia. He thinks he's got his hands on one of his nurses at the retirement home.
What do you think? He's crazy? Yeah. Are you out of your mind?
Look at KJ Holloway. He's warning.
Wait, look out, Charlie Cheek! What the? You stupid nincompoop!
Oh.
He grabbed that object! Look out, Charlie! Headbutt! Oh, down goes Cheap! Down goes Cheap!
The headbutt was cheap.
Cheap! It was effective! He had no business getting involved!
He gave Painmaker exactly what was coming to him.
But who's still standing? That's the Painmaker, that's who! Down goes Charlie Cheap!
Come on, Ref. Ref, you should have disqualified Painmaker for giving Charlie that headbutt.
Dude, what?
Yeah, you heard me.
Disqualified Charlie Cheap on his own wrist!
You heard me loud and clear, Ross. Loud and clear. And look, Ledger Shade's got to check on the Painmaker.
I don't see Titan checking on Charlie Cheap and everybody else.
Because Titan's worried about himself, and that's how it should be.
Suicide dive!
Oh my God!
Suicide dive! I think Painmaker got out of the way.
A beautiful, executed suicide dive. That's how you fly out of the ring on your opponents.
Yeah, but did you see who held the rope for their kingship?
That's right. You just said king, and that's exactly what Atomic Titan is. King.
Yeah, he wishes.
Actually,
He wishes.
that's going down on his resume. King of the backyard, Atomic Titan.
Oh my God! I'm gonna puke. But here and now, Titan back in the ring. Painmaker is gonna get back in. Hopefully, finish this. Charlie Cheap might have a concussion with the headbutt with the Painmaker.
And as you were saying earlier, Ross, this has been a long time coming, and it's going to be the end here tonight.
Well, it might be the end for your band of goofballs, and Painmaker is up. And What's going to happen now? Is he going to put him away?
I can't watch. I can't watch.
And is it? Oh, the spinning back elbow and Judas effect, and he's out of there. That's it. Now, referee, do your job. 1, 2, 3. Paymaker said you better count 3.
No, come on, Ref Holloway. Ref Holloway, count it right. Slow. 2.
Oh, come on.
That right there is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Calling it fair right down the middle.
The frustration now is finally getting the Painmaker's face. How in the world can anybody win this?
Because his time's almost up. It's about time to go back home to the.
Oh, there's a punch at the midsection.
Yes!
Look at this. Into the corner. Oh, come on. Here,
lay it on him. Lay it on him. Lay it on
and
him.
here comes a tag. In comes Kolsch.
Give him a reason to never return. Keep laying it on him.
And he's punching away at the. Come on now. This is ridiculous.
The sun is setting on Painmaker's time.
And look at this. Into the rope goes a tag. Shade tagged himself in. Oh, the super kick.
Whoa. Down goes Pain.
Oh, the It Factor.
He's out. He's out.
But wait.
Look at Ledger Shade.
Ledger Shade. The superplex from the top.
No.
Look at her. This is it. That's it. 1. Come on, ref. What's the way? No. Last lap.
This ain't right.
This is it.
This ain't right. This is not right.
This is it. He's got a tap, and here's what a picture. There was a tag. He's got a tap. That's it. He's got a tap.
KJ Holloway, come on. Do not call the match just yet. Do not call the match yet.
Come on.
Yes. The It Factor finally did something right.
Oh, yeah, sure he did. He's trying to make Titan tag in J. Kolsch. And there's a tag. He's helping him up. And J. Kolsch tagged himself in.
That's what I call effective tag partners.
Effective tag, my ass. Here's Ledger Shade tagged himself in. There was a blatant tag.
That's right, Ross. And look at this replay. That vicious superplex off the top rope into that Falcon's Arrow. But KJ Holloway calling it right down the middle.
Yeah. But I guarantee you, this whole partnership between Kolsch and Titan, I smell a business proposition. I don't know what it is. I'm not in their band of geeks. But it's something. So, he ducks it.
Ducks on it.
Oh, there's a kick for you. Right in the puss. And look at this. He is with ass over T-Kettle. That's it.
No. I can't watch.
Tag yourself in. Look at that. No, wait, no.
Tag with the
in the back door.
Wait a minute.
Blackout again. No, side flip. In the back.
1, 2, 3. It's over. It's over.
Fast count. That was a fast count.
How about you shut up? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and the rightfully victorious winner, Atomic Titan, along with the It Factor, J. Kolsch. They pulled off their redemption here tonight against Ledger Shade. And look at the poor little face of the Painmaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. If you're sitting at home watching, I hope you're smiling and just be glad that Atomic Titan won this matchup because he is the one that needed redemption, not Ledger Shade.
Redemption, my ass. Any man, woman, or child can see that was a fast count. That was, I told you, this whole damn match. It was a ruse. It was a plan. But nonetheless, Titan and Kolsch has won this tag match. All thanks to KJ Holloway.
Yes, is this Shady Oaks? I'm letting you guys know that the Painmaker is ready to be picked up at this moment.
This whole match was a ruse. It was a plot. It was a plan. There is something to this whole damn partnership. But let's take a look at these replays of this great tag match, if you can call it great.
Yes, it is great. Great indeed. What a victorious win for Atomic Titan and J. Kolsch.
Here's the final right there. Ledger Shade tried the blackout, and Titan, like a little damn no-good thief, got the 3 count, but all thanks to that little...
KJ Holloway has to be one of the best referees I've ever seen. He called that match straight down the middle.
What is next for Titans Industries? What is next for Holloway? Here's my question. what is next for the returning duo of the Painmaker Ledger Shade after this humiliating, disgusting defeat?
I'll tell you what's next. A night on the town.
Woo! It's that time of the year. Fall's looking beautiful. Thanksgiving's around the corner. But more importantly, it's redemption time for you two boys. Look, I know I wasn't here last week. I was too busy getting drunk at the UT game. But victorious over Manny Cobra. And tonight, J Wylde, buddy, we haven't seen each other in a while. Well, you've been off in the land of FA, FO, whatever that Gen Z slang means. Even though you look like you probably belong in your 50s, you look like a balder version of Tommy Tuberville.
J Wylde, tonight you've got me one-on-one in that squared circle. That's what you demanded, and that is what you're gonna get. J Wylde, this isn't one of your bounce around in the ring with a weapon match. This is a one-on-one pin or submission match. So you better be ready, glorified stuntman, because tonight you are going to walk away with your tail tucked between your legs, drifting off in the sunset. The name J Wylde will stay irrelevant for the remaining of history.
And we do need to put a trigger warning for fans in attendance. The sun is kind of out right now, so if you do get blinded from J Wylde's bald chrome dome, that's on him. That's not on TBW. We're not in charge of that.
And tonight, this isn't Atomic Titan. This isn't Ledger Shade. This isn't Manny Cobra. This isn't Jay Kolsch. You're looking at the man of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And that's who you've got tonight, is the man who busts his ass off each and every week in that squared circle. I am top dollar. I am the top marquee. When you hear my name, you know you're going to see greatness inside that ring, J Wylde.
And when you hear J Wylde's name, you think of some random house show in Kentucky getting paid in hot dog water and hopes and dreams. See, there's levels to this. There's, the Nature Boy, top dollar, king of the backyard, and then you have Tom Cruise's backup stunt double. There are levels to this.
So, be ready. Be ready, J Wylde, because I'm fired up. I'm ready. Nothing makes me more mad when someone walks around claiming this belt right here belongs to them. And let me tell you something, buddy. It doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to any damn body else in the backyard. It belongs on this shoulder right here. Woo! Learn your motto tonight, FAFO.
And that's a fact, Jack.
And ladies and gentlemen, next, it's the main event of the evening. J Wylde versus Gage Flair with Johnny J at ringside for the World's Heavyweight Championship belt and cross. Another match we've been waiting to see.
And this all started, Ross, when J Wylde came out and proclaimed that the TBW World Heavyweight Championship belongs to him.
Well, think this way, Cross. In a way, I've not been a fan of this guy, but in a way, he's right. He technically never lost his championship, but, well, there's a new man in town. That man is Gage Flair.
J Wylde got attacked by his self-proclaimed son, Chaotic, and that's what caused him no longer to be world champion. Chaotic stole the belt from J Wylde, and that's why J Wylde's walking around proclaiming that the TBW Championship rightfully belongs to him. And tonight, Ross, he has the opportunity to regain that belt once more.
Indeed, he does. I think J Wylde, a lot of mixed emotions. He is PO'd and not in a good mood, but in his mind, in his demented, twisted, sick mind, he still is the World Heavyweight Champion?
Well, as you can see, Rawls, on the back of his vest, FAFO. And that's what he's been going around saying ever since that attack took place.
That's right, folks. We have known J Wylde way before it was heavy metal J Wylde. Then he completed his own cult, his own following of family, and now he is back. This is a different side of J Wylde, a more pissed off, more determined look on the kisser of J Wylde. He wants to get back what he never lost, and that is the World Heavyweight title. But here's my question. No weapons involved. We know J Wylde loves the weapons, loves the blood, the destruction. But my question to you is, Cross, can J Wylde go the limit? Can he do it in a normal one-on-one match? But it's not any man he's wrestling out here. He has got, in my humble opinion, one of the greatest men to ever step in a backyard wrestling ring. And here he comes.
The limousine ride, jet flying, kiss me, woo, son of a gun. The Nature Boy Gage Flair, styling and profiling. He knows tonight he's got a man that he's faced once before. J Wylde, the former TBW champion. Gage Flair is going to have to prove why he is the TBW World Heavyweight Champion here tonight, alongside with Johnny J.
He's definitely going to prove that 110-fold. But don't discount Johnny J. I've dubbed him the manager of champions for a reason. And he led Gage Flair to the promised land at Anniversary 8. But my question, can Gage Flair get past J Wylde? Because like I said minutes ago, this is a normal scientific wrestling match between Gage Flair and J Wylde. No weapons involved for J Wylde. It's good. Some people might say this is going to be in the favor of the Nation.
And let's not forget, J Wylde is a former Tennessee Backyard Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Tonight, can he once again proclaim his belt?
That is the question on my mind, yours, and I'm sure everybody else's. Can J Wylde do the unthinkable? Can we see an upset before Flair's reign ever gets long going? That's my question.
And Flair became world champion at Anniversary whenever he defeated Ledger Shade. Not from the help of the greatest general manager of all time. Flair wanted to win it on his own. And that's exactly what he did, Rawls, at Anniversary. Tonight, will he do the same? Win this matchup on his own without the help of Johnny J? That's only bound to be determined.
Well, what you said, that business decision he had with your general manager was a business decision. He has dusted his feet from Atomic Titan and his camp. Himself, both and Johnny J, they're on their own. They're representing the world title. Gage Flair brings class, determination, dignity, and respect to the world title. Something that J Wylde, when he had it, never did. He never cared about the belt. To him, the belt was a participation. He only wanted to destroy people's lives.
And tonight, J Wylde's got one thing on his mind: destroying Gage Flair and taking home the gold. And this matchup is underway. Both men, no strangers to one another. They have wrestled each other numerous of times on Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And tonight, once more, will this be the final time? We will find out who stands victorious at the end of this matchup. The main event here at Redemption. And look at J Wylde mimicking the nature of Gage Flair, but he's had enough.
Yeah, indeed, Wylde has had enough. We didn't think Wylde would, in my opinion, they think Wylde would show up, but he's here for this championship match in our main broadcast of Redemption. Will J Wylde get his redemption, or will Gage Flair continue to be on the road in the promised land?
That's a good question, Ross. J Wylde's got Flair backed up to the rope, but look, the referee telling J Wylde hits back up. Wait a minute!
Oh, good. You see that over the rope goes, and now Flair, Vintage Flair strutting his stuff, and J Wylde's backpedaling.
What a great start to the main event. J Wylde trying to recoup on the outside of the ring. He realized, okay, now it's starting.
You better watch out.
Yeah, a little pep in his step, a little wake up there for J Wylde, courtesy of Gage Flair. Flair is not playing around.
Will Flair F-A-F-O? That's what J Wylde has mentioned before, that if you mess with him, you're going to F-A-F-O.
Well, he might ever run to find out that Flair is no one-trick pony. This ain't his first rodeo session here, and now J Wylde was backing off. Now they're going to circle one more time.
And once again, going for a collar and elbow tie-up. Flair and J Wylde locking it up. Flair bringing that arm back. He's got that arm cinched on J Wylde. J Wylde wrapping around, taking Flair to town.
Indeed, and I guarantee J Wylde is going to be taken to school, courtesy of Gage Flair, and he's going to be better be paying his brass taxes. And now wrenching the arm is Flair to J Wylde right in the middle of the ring. He wrenching it once more again is the Nate.
That will pay your electric bill, Ross. And Flair going at the chest of J Wylde.
You dang sure right, he's going out to the chest. Right in the corner, look out. Oh, and down goes Mr. F-A-F-O, and well, J Wylde for once doing the right thing, getting the hell out of Dodge.
J Wylde going to the outside of the ring. He's getting a breather. He knows that on the outside of the ring, he's able to calculate what he wants to do next. J Wylde is a former world champion. Let's not forget that, Ross.
Exactly. Let's not forget that. But here's the thing. Gage Flair is a man known by many people here, folks. That man has been in the gym. He has been busting his ass even before he got the world title. But one thing J Wylde has done, he has been seething, waiting, plotting for this day. J Wylde is more focused on getting back what he lost, but Gage Flair is on a whole other level. No, look at this now.
J Wylde was able to capitalize, pulling Flair down over the ropes. Flair's neck hit the ropes, and now J Wylde is attacking Flair. Exactly what he needs to do. Down goes Flair.
Down goes Flair. Not fair to Flair. Down goes Flair. Oh, there's a big boot on the stomach area. Now kicking away is J Wylde.
Oh, what a kick by J Wylde.
A roundhouse. Look out.
Is he going down?
Oh, down goes Flair. I've never seen that before. A roundhouse. What the hell was that?
Only a 1.5. J Wylde is going to have to execute more in this matchup. Wait a minute. Roll up and Flair.
Roll up. Look at this. Oh, how close can you get, folks?
Both men have to recalculate here. Both men going at it. Both men trying to pin one another. It may be too early on in this main event matchup to get a 3 fall.
I think it's way too early indeed. That we can agree with. Like I said moments ago, Gage Flair focused. J Wylde begging off. There's a boot to the midsection.
Looks like they were almost going for a test of strength, but Flair's got J Wylde in the corner. Looks like Flair's fixing to send off J Wylde. Oh, what a reversal! Over the shoulder goes Flair. The strength of J Wylde to get Flair over the shoulder. And look, both men begging for mercy.
What a shot there by Flair. And the way this match is going so far, you can definitely tell time away from the ring is eating away at J Wylde.
And there goes Flair attacking the legs of J Wylde. The Nature Boy Gage Flair, the executor of the figure 4 leg lock. You do not want Flair targeting your legs, Rawls.
You sure know it's going to be a bad night for you, because when Flair works on those legs, you're going to tap whether you like it or not. Here goes that over the shoulder out there, beautiful by J Wylde, over the shoulder whether you like him or not.
And Nature Boy Gage Flair going back to the legs of J Wylde. And if J Wylde knew it was good for him, he would hurry up and try to get Gage Flair off of those legs.
Exactly, but like I crossed, the man isn't thinking straight. There's a swoop there. But J Wylde's mind is on one thing, Cross. That is the World Heavyweight Championship.
And Flair kicking out once more. And that's right, Rawls. J Wylde's got one thing on his mind, and that is defeating Gage Flair here tonight at Redemption to get in the gold. And there goes a suplex by J Wylde, the strength of J Wylde. And he's favoring that leg. He is favoring the leg. 1, 2.
And there's a count there by our referee.
J Wylde favoring the leg. As you seen earlier, Flair continues to target on the leg, and I believe that may be the downfall of J Wylde in this matchup. Is that leg's going to hurt him. It's going to more likely affect him throughout the whole match. And there goes Flair.
Speaking of working the legs, Gage Flair, the leg working master, a chop block, vintage Flair. And J Wylde could be a proverbial man in an ass kicking contest. He's going to have a bad wheel. But hey, Gage Flair doing the smart thing, a veteran-like thing, a champion-like thing, wearing down his opponent, J Wylde.
And once again, Flair going down on J Wylde. Flair's got another thing on his mind, retaining his belt and proving why he is the man, Ross.
That's right. He wants to prove to the world that he is still the man. He is still the best player in the game. Space Mountain is still open, ladies. And now, come on.
There was an eye rake by J Wylde, FAFO.
Was that even legal? I don't know if the referee even saw that.
The referee's letting J Wylde know, hey, I seen what you did. And J Wylde's got to capitalize. He's got to capitalize while the nature's down.
He better if he does what's good for him. But Johnny J playing a factor, distracting J Wylde, and now it looks like Jay. What in the world is he doing?
J Wylde going to the high rent district, Ross. J Wylde on this perch.
He's out of his mind. What is he doing?
He's going to fly.
What in the name of God is he doing? Oh,
what a crossbody delivered by the former world champion J Wylde. 1, 2. Oh.
But how much that take out of J Wylde? His legs have got to be on splits.
Give me a replay. Look at this. J Wylde flying high off his perch. Crossbody on the nature board.
I've never seen that before from J Wylde, but hey, in a championship match, you will do the unthinkable.
J Wylde is going to pull out all the stops, and we just seen him fall off the top. He's still favoring that leg, Ross. He's still, wait a minute.
And it's Flair's turn to go to the top. Flair, come on, Flair. This never works.
Never ends good for Flair. Wait a minute. J Wylde.
Look out, Flair.
Oh.
Back first.
And as you can tell, the leg is still bothering J Wylde, but J Wylde was able to throw the world champion off the top. Never ends good for Flair, but look at the leg. The leg of J Wylde is still bothering.
Never ends good indeed. We see, here goes the pin. 1, 2. No, not enough. J Wylde, I said, is the proverbial man in an ass-kicking contest because he's on a bad wheel, and I believe Gage Flair knows it. He can smell it. He can sense it. If he can lock on a figure 4, it might be good night.
J Wylde's got the hair of Flair.
Come on, referee.
He's got the hair of Flair.
Come here. There you go, referee. Dig it, John. Chest.
Flair chopping away. J Wylde punching with that right fist.
Flair fighting back like the warrior he is. And there's a punch right there. They're going at it back and forth for the richest prize in all of backyards here in Tennessee. If you don't like that, something's wrong with you.
Flair laying in those chops on J Wylde. Does J Wylde still got enough energy left in him? It looks like he does. He's fighting back. He's fighting back.
Somehow in the demented soul of J Wylde, he is fighting back. Oh, where's a big boot? Flair, oh, good grief.
What a boot. J Wylde just hit Flair with that right boot, knocking Flair over the rope.
And we see J Wylde down in the ring, still favoring that knee, leg angle of his. But here comes Johnny J. He's saying, time of this ain't a football game.
Johnny J checking on his client here on the outside, but wait a minute. Look.
What's he doing?
And J Wylde still favoring that leg. Down went J Wylde with an axe handle hitting Johnny J. And looks like J Wylde favoring that leg once more.
Once more favoring the leg. But hey, that's a good strategy. Take out the dividend. it is. Take out the mouthpiece. But can that cost J Wylde because he had more damage to that injured? Could possibly be an injured leg.
And Flair breaking up the count, but look at this replay here. J Wylde able to knock Flair over the rope with that boot. Down goes Flair to the outside. And then we had J Wylde with that axe handle, flying axe handle off the top. But J Wylde's got to be careful in this matchup. That leg has been targeted by Flair.
He could very well be injured prone. But honestly, I don't think J Wylde cares at all. Even if he would come out here in a wheelchair or crutches, he was still fighting to the bitter end.
And there was Flair putting pressure on that leg of J Wylde. He knows exactly which leg's hurting. Flair knows which leg is hurting on J Wylde, and now Flair's like a shark in the water. He smells the blood.
I could have said that better myself. The wound has been made by Flair, and Flair's going to see.
Go back to the top.
Again, going back and look out, incoming! Oh!
What a flying forearm by Flair. Get the pin.
1, 2,
oh! Only a 2. Only a 2. And you know the world champion was looking for 3. Look at Johnny J.
Wake me up
somebody get him out of there. Good Lord.
Johnny J still laying on the ringside. And there's Flair targeting the arm. The right arm that J Wylde hits with his right fist.
J Wylde is he's being locked in by Flair. Flair working over the shoulder area. We got a rope break. And Flair breaks the hold.
Flair had to let off the rope due to the referee, but don't turn your back, Flair. Don't turn your back. Do not turn your back on J Wylde. Ooh!
Oh, what a punch!
What a right fist delivered by J Wylde. But that leg, I'm a little concerned right now for J Wylde because the leg has been targeted and looks like every move that Flair's done on that leg has been successful.
The man's got to be injured. I agree. He's got to be injured. I understand you want to get back what you lost, but what's the cost of that if you can't work on a bad leg?
That's right. That's going to be J Wylde's downfall in this matchup. Is the leg is hurting. Wait a minute. Those chops are not phasing J Wylde. FAFO.
Oh, good God. And now J Wylde, like a house of fire, firing back here. Oh, look at a scoop slam. What a scoop slam.
What a scoop slam delivered by J Wylde. It's not over just yet.
No.
He's going for it.
Choke slam, see, look out.
Choke slam.
Oh, the choke slam. The choke slam, but still, once again, that knee kick.
1, 2. Oh, no. Only a 2. Only a 2. J Wylde pulling out the choke slam, that legendary choke slam. The strength of J Wylde, scoop slamming Flair, and there with that choke slam.
Choke slam by J Wylde. That could have been the last thing he could pull off in his arsenal, but at what cost? The cost is getting back his world title, but we still limping on that injured leg. Oh, wait a minute, speaking of legs, could it be? It is!
Flair's gonna lock it in!
Figure 4 time, and look where they're at, right down.
Flair's got it locked in! Flair's got it locked in!
Figure 4 is locked!
Now, can you imagine, Ross? The leg has to be hurting even more! The leg has to be hurting even more!
Can you imagine the pain, the agony, and the anguish?
The pain going through J Wylde's head at the moment?
He's got to tap or something, get to the rope. Or something.
J Wylde trying to fight Flair. He's trying to roll over. He's got enough strength.
He's reversing. It's reversed. The pressure is reversed.
The pressure has been reversed, and now Flair's got the rope. J Wylde's going to let go.
2. And he breaks up. If he got to a 5, that would have been a disqualification.
Now, can you imagine what pain J Wylde's going through with the leg?
He's got to be going through it worse, way worse. Flair, he's limping as well. There's a chop. Both these men could be going through injuries right now. There's a chop by J Wylde. It's the days of the Old West, fighting it out. Who's the top gunslinger? But there's a chop again.
Both men fighting to the end. Flair working on that arm now, the left arm of J Wylde.
And now look at this now. He's wrenching the arm on the rope. Good strategy. Irish whip, chop again. There's another chop.
Knocking down J Wylde off of his feet with that vicious chop. Both men, this has been a brawl. It's been a brawl.
It has been a brawl. And I said moments earlier before the match began, it was going to be a side.
Flair going for the Flair Buster. Yes,
Flair
yes.
Buster incoming. Wait, no. Back he goes. I said it was going to be a side-tail wrestling match. I changed my mind. This whole matchup has been a brawl. It's been a war for the world title.
J Wylde reversed the Flair Buster. It could have been it. Wait a minute. Look at this, Ross. Look at this. Look at this.
Fly from the abyss.
The abyss of
That
clothesline.
lariat, that clothesline.
This could be it. 1, 2. He's not moving. Wait a minute.
What the heck?
Johnny J.
No, what the hell, ref? No, it's Lucille again.
Johnny J distracted the referee, Ross.
He's distracted the referee from that 3.
It would have been a 3. Whoa, 30th player of the game.
Whoa, see it?
Flair Buster.
Flair Buster.
It was over. It would have been a 3 for Flair, but Flair 1, 2, 3.
And all thanks to Johnny J and that trombone of his. Flair got the distraction. 1, 2, 3. Flair is still the World Heavyweight Champion.
Flair would have lost it if it wasn't for Johnny J. Ross. Dirtiest point in the game, delivering a low blow into the Flair Buster.
By any means necessary. Whether you're a Gage Flair fan or not, you cannot count out the heart of Gage Flair. Like I said, whether you love him or you hate him, you gotta respect what this man has done.
Can you imagine if Johnny J wasn't at ringside? The new champion could have been J Wylde. J Wylde could have been the new champion here tonight at Redemption.
And that, folks, we now know Gage Flair is still the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, come on now. Good grief.
Ever since the beginning of this matchup, Flair was targeting the leg of J Wylde, and once he locked in that figure 4, J Wylde's legs must have broke like glass.
That's right, folks. How much we now know that Flair is still. There's a little bit of disrespect there, but hey, it's Flair for you. Nonetheless, Redemption. What a great match! What a great broadcast we have had. Flair is still the champion now, folks. We are now on the road right now for season finale 9, the 9th annual season finale.
And look at both men, look at one another. They represent the past of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling, a sign of respect by the world champion.
I never thought I would see that. But a class act between J Wylde and Gage Flair. Folks, this has been all for Redemption. We'll see you next week. Good night, folks.